Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today it's going to be episode 2 of my FIFA 18 Sheffield United career mode. So kicking off the episode, we're actually going to be going for one player, which 2 people have told me to get up to yet. I uploaded the video about 40 minutes ago just to get a couple of comments. And the first comment was for the signing, signed a Van Cole because it's a realistic signing that Wilder went for in real life, and we'd have him right now. I think it would due to agents why we didn't get him. So I'm going to scout him. It's going to take 9 days, so hopefully we should have him for the last game of today's episode. And another suggestion from Harry Dickens, I think it was, he requested me to send back Carter Vickers, and I think it was sign him back again. So that's exactly what we're going to go and do now. He's a good youngster, he's 19 years old. So far, the games that I've played with him, he's been a frigging great player, alright? He's fast, he's athletic, and even though he's only 6 foot, he does get in the air quite well. So we already know all the stats about him, so let's go in for him. I'd be annoyed if Tottenham ended up, declining my transfer offer, but I don't think they will. I've actually saw the other Sheffield United YouTuber, well yeah, in a way, who does a career mode, do this, and it worked out, but I don't know. Hopefully we can get him as well. The Morgan Freeman, as always, I'm just going to do the negotiations and I'll come back to you guys. I'm perfectly fine with that. I went in for 1.8 million. They've asked for 50,000 more and they want a 2% sell-on clause. That's literally going to give you literally peanuts, mate, because we're going to never sell Carter Vickers. So we've managed to get the transfer arranged. Let's just get the contract arranged. I've had to get him for a lot more than I was expecting, but I've managed to get him. He's on 22k a week. I'm not impressed at that, but to be honest, I'm just happy to get him on a permanent now. Where's he gone? Where's there? Look, so yeah, he's going to fit into the squad very nicely. We've got a brand new signing in Cameron Carter Vickers. So the first game of today's episode is actually a Carabao Cup match against Croy Alexandra. I don't mind if we don't win because I'm not interested in getting too far in this cup. A win would be nice, obviously, get some tournament money. We have ended up getting the win. Evans and I think that'll Fleck getting the goals, which is quite nice. I don't think we will get much money anyway, to be honest. Let's see, we've got no money, and Charlton have managed to not be able to pay Keelan Lavery's contract. I thought that Charlton had more money than us in real life, to be perfectly honest. Blackburn want Jake Wright, you're not having him, lads. Really? Like, I'd have thought that Keelan Lavery would have been okay. It's only a division down, and he is suitable to, League One without it being out of his I don't know how to say it, to be honest, without him being better it's too good for the league. But he's managed to reject League One, which is annoying because it would have been nice to have got some money for him. But we've got another transfer offer off of Millwall for him. I'll try and get around $1 million like I did with Charlton, but obviously that 930k would be nice, so I'll do some negotiating with Keelan Lavery. Right, okay, so Millwall have accepted 990k. That was the first offer that I, said, and they've accepted it straight off the bat. Keelan Lavery, or however you say it, please go to Millwall. We do want you, but you're not going to get played. That's the simple truths of it. So I'm now going to do my lineup. I'll see you guys in a minute. So then, guys, our second league match is away at the Riverside. If that first match was hard, drawing against Brentford, I don't know how tough this Middlesbrough game is going to be. So I've actually made 2 changes since starting lineup. Brooks coming in for Duffy and Donaldson coming in for Sharp. I don't feel like Duffy was that bad. I just feel like Brooks is a bit of a better player on the whole. Yeah, let's play the 5-3-2 again and let's get the win, boys. Come on. I had a player there to block it. That was a ridiculous goal. Blackman beats his front post. It's same old, me playing FIFA, I guess. At least I'm not on like semi-pro like the other Sheffield United YouTuber. I'm not digging into him. He's just a bit of a bully to me online. Like, I can show you the messages if you want one day. But yeah, I've got reason. Brooks. He's hit the crossbar, no way. No, that was so close. What a shot it was by Brooks. We're going to get into this, I'm telling you. I'm not going to lie, Adam Traore is tearing me an absolute new one. He's just really tricky to play against. He's got good dribbling and he's really fast. Oh! Yes! Clayton Donaldson scores a beautiful goal there. I think that might have been Brooks with the assist. What has happened, I don't know. But what a goal it was. Nice little celebration going like that. I've never done it on the game so far. But I think that was Brooks. If it wasn't Brooks, I don't care. It was a lovely ball through. It looks to have been Brooks. I think it was Brooks. Donaldson right into the side netting. I told you we were going to get back into it. We have done. 1-1. Come on, boy. No! Oh! No, I've not scored a good goal like that in so long. A header from the edge of a box. I'm pretty sure Luis Suarez did that against somebody before. Clayton Donaldson's the new Luis Suarez. How did he score that? I don't know. Darren Randolph, you've been torn a new one there, mate. Who was that? I don't know who that was with the assist. I think it might have been Fleck. I think that might be like a hidden little goal sort of in the game, you know, because I didn't do that for our whole of FIFA 17. Dinked it over the goalkeeper. Like that, we've turned around the game. Clayton Donaldson, be my husband. Oh, that was close. Oh no, I've let him through and he's scored. I knew that as soon as he took that first touch he was through on goal. And it seems as though one-on-ones in FIFA 18, go in pretty much every time when you're in the box. It's very tough to defend now, it's all manual. But yeah, I've only had the game for 2 days. I'm getting used to it. 2-2. It's a respectable scoreline in the 35th minute. George Baldock, Ched Evans. Oh, I think that might have even been Brooks here or Lundstrom. Very good shot. It's a shame that it didn't go in, to be honest. After kick-off, we push him. So then, guys, I've just reached the half-time break, and it's actually 2-2, action-packed. They've had a lot more possession and shots than me. I can't handle Adama Traore, and I also can't handle Braithwaite. They've just got deadly touches, and they're only little small things, but they just seem to be able to get in the ball past me very well. I'm actually going to give Bajordal his debut. I'm going to bring him on as the false 9 role. In case you're wondering why I'm not bringing on Billy Sharp or Clark, it's because if I go into the instructions now, it's actually a false 9 role. It's more of a creator than a scorer, so that explains why I'm doing it. So yeah, don't start questioning me now, so I have told you. Let's bring on the Duff Meister for David Brooks. He's put in a good performance, but he's not quite the finished article yet. No. Every time the ball's in the box and they've got a player on it, it goes in. I've had a handful of possession compared to them in this match, you know. In the second half, I've had a lot more as well, and I just haven't been capitalising. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, my players just aren't making good enough runs. Go on! Oh, Bajordal! Come on, you through one-on-one. Come on. Yes! Last minute equaliser, just like in the Brentford game. That's how to equalise in a game, isn't it? Last minute. What a goal it was as well. Tackles their tackles their player. I think it was Lewis Baker in his half. It was like Hector Bellerin against Liverpool, if I remember right, in that like 4-0 demolition. But he slotted it into the net, nice and composed. I wasn't 100% confident he was going to score that, I won't lie, but he did. It's 3-3. I should be winning this match, to be honest, in my opinion. Fair enough, they've had more shots, but a lot of long shots. I've hit the crossbar twice. They've only hit it once. You know, I'll take a 3-3 against Middlesbrough. But, you know, looking at the highlights, I really should have got the win. Look at that, just goals after goals after goals. Man, there's a yellow card in the middle of that. The match ended 3-3. Bring on Cardiff. So we don't know much about Devante Cole, but we do know that he's valued at 500k. Because he's young and I don't know how much he's going to be worth, I'm going to go with a 600k bid, just so then I can try and get him over the line. I'm really hoping to get him, because in case you don't know, 3 people have told me to get him. Comments are on screen now. There might be more by the time I've edited this video. I've got him for 600k. To anybody watching probably getting really annoyed that I've probably overpaid for him, please forgive me. I had no idea how much you were worth, and I want him for the Cardiff match. Come in, lad. Oh, they're making me start rotation. Is that okay? Because if he plays bad, he's going to have to be rotation, okay? Because I've got that many strikers. 3 years is fine. He'll end up getting an extension if he's good. I don't want a release clause either. Hate release clauses. The gods, devil. I don't know, to be honest, what I'm on about. I'll give you. I'll keep doing this. 2 million. Right, okay. we can give you 5k on wages, mate. I don't know how much you're going to be wanting, and you can have a 5k sign-on bonus. Is that okay? Please don't walk off. Please. Yes, we're going for 5k on wages. I reckon that's a decent offer for any player who's going to be in your first team. 5k on wages. I don't know how much I overpaid for him there. You guys don't be too angry, but look at that. 90 acceleration, 94 pace. If I'd have known they were that fast, I'd have got him in every single save that I've done so far, which is one other. But 63 finishing, I reckon that he could easily get slotted into the first team at this point. Leon Clark, goodbye. Ched Evans can go there. Then Bajordal can go there. I know that it says he's not a centre mid, but at the end of the day, I'm the manager. I'm telling these players where they're playing. So, yeah, Carlton Cole. Devante Cole can be the new false nine with that finishing ability. He might be able to pop in with a goal as well. But it's a great signing. Thank you to those of you who suggested him. So another player that I've been asked to sign, it's actually Brandon Mason. So I'm actually not going to go for him just yet. But at the end of a Cardiff game, I might see if I can go for him, depending on how much he's valued at and stuff. But the comment is on screen right now. Hopefully it can be a good one if we get him. But if not, I've also targeted all of these players here. And they're all affordable. So, Brandon Mason, you better be affordable when I can, you know, go for you. A deal's been finalised. Caelan Lavery did want the championship by the looks of it. So he's gone to Millwall for 700k. Well, 990k, but we've got 700k. What's that? We've got like 750k of a deal. 75% of a deal, I mean, which isn't bad. And then we've got a transfer offer for Leon Clark, who is increasingly getting pushed down the pecking board. So we're going to try and get around 600k for him, and if we can get that for him, I'll be happy. You know what, I'm going to accept 590k for him. We'll probably get about 420k from that deal from Warsaw. I don't know whether he's going to accept the deal or not. League One football, I don't know whether he'll want to step down, but let's be honest, he's been playing that a lot of his career for the last few years, so it's not much of a step down for him in a way, so he's used to it. So we're now getting into this away match against Cardiff on a Tuesday night going to Wales. It's tough, but the lineup is as follows. 2 changes again. This time it's Bjordal coming into the lineup instead of Brooks, and we're dropping Evans for Cole. It's harsh, but at the same time, that pace is going to be deadly. I don't know whether to have him as a player getting in behind, but last game Donaldson did get 2 in that role, so I can't change it actually. Yeah, bring on Cardiff. I am actually hoping to get my first win of this season in this game. You know, I've drawn to with last minute equalisers. I'm going to try and get a comfortable lead at half time this time, or a lead at half time, just so that we've got something to lie on, unlike in the last couple of games. And also not concede an early goal, because I've done that 1,000 times. But I like this feature here. Coming up next, it's just players training. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm going to stop speaking now. Enjoy the highlights with my awesome commentary. Fleck has picked out Clayton. Oh my god, it's not even Clayton Dawson. It's Devante Cole. I don't think that was offside, to be honest. I feel like that was onside, but yeah, it's been given as offside, and we've got our first goal of the match. We're pressing, boys. How was that onside, but my goal wasn't? That was definitely offside. And if it wasn't offside, what were the defenders doing? Mendes Langas scored. Pretty sure he did that against us in real life as well. I'm just having a look now. He was only just onside there, you know. And the finish was very nice. We're going into the break 1-0 down. 45th minute cheese, as you call it. And yeah, it is half time now. Devante Cole's been very, very good. He's really fast off the mark. But I feel like he's the sort of player where when he's about halfway through his fitness, he's going to get really bad. I'm going to bring off Bajordal, bring on Duffy. I could have brought on Brooks, but I feel like Duffy's a bit more of a better player, put it that way, because the game that I played with Brooks, he wasn't very good, to be perfectly honest. And I feel like Duffy, as I said, is just a better option. I'm going to say I've got to get a free kick there. About to pull the trigger, man. He's fouled. I'm actually going to do a bit of a free kick routine here. Devante Cole, low and hard. Etheridge, or Lee Campitis this time, saves it. I'm quite disappointed at that, to be honest. Right, I've crossed it in. Carter Vickers is there. Carter Vickers has got his first goal of the season against Cardiff. It was a beautiful header there. Slides on the ground for a celebration. Want to expect him to win that header, but as I said when I signed him, He's small, but he gets in the air and reaches well. The USA born player, I think he is, but he grew up in the UK. He scored us a great goal there, got us back into the match. I'm actually going to take off Clayton Donaldson this time. Devante Cole's been playing well, and I'm going to bring on Ched Evans, because Ched Evans has been better than Billy Sharp. As much as I want to play Sharp, I feel like in this sort of situation, I need to bring on what I think is right. Yes! No way! Coos has come on, got an assist, then Ched Evans back heels it into the net. Slide wide on slide deflection. Their player almost blocked it, but we've gone 2-1 up in the 87th minute. That's the sort of look I've been needing throughout this whole game, and we've finally got it. I'm pretty sure that'll go down as an own goal, actually. Say we're going to clear it, but then the player on the line that we're going to clear it, oh no, don't matter. That's got to be Ched's goal. Come on, give it to Ched. He's gotten to Ched. Great assist from Paul Coos. And Coos, you're back into the starting lineup next game, son. That was some beautiful play. He didn't give up the ball even when it got a slight deflection. And I've gone all out attack. Can we get second? Ched Evans has got another goal. After coming on, he's got 2 goals. I feel like he's going to be the main striker this season, like he was in League One for us 3 or 4 years ago. He's done it again. Hopefully he doesn't go away this time. It was quite a nice pass as well from Cameron Carter-Vickers. Cameron Carter-Vickers is midfield material, I'm telling you now. Ched Evans has got his 3rd of the season in the league. He's got to be one of the top scorers. And like that, we've gone from being 1-0 down to 3-1 up in the space of around 20 game minutes. Awesome. So then we've ended off the 3-1 win against Cardiff, with a spectacular goal it was, to be honest. All out attack from kickoff. We scored a goal again. I just need to revisit this goal. So a lovely pass by Freeman to Carter-Vickers, and then he blocked off a player, Ched Evans did, and then he scored. Plenty of highlights once again. This episode has probably been the best one so far. More possession I had, more shots on target. I had a great game that time, and on Legendary I feel like I'm getting more and more used to it. And just to make everything better, we've got David Brooks Scott from 64 to 65 overall. I think I'm going to get him off of these dribbling courses, and I'm going to give him like free kicks or finishing, because he's got good enough stats in his dribbling department. It's everything else that needs improving now. I'm actually going to look. We can't get Mason yet. I'm going to go up to this match here against Barnsley. If we can't get Mason, I'll have to go for him in the next episode. But thank you to Up the Blades for recommending him to me. I am interested in him, obviously. You saw me go for him a couple of times now, but I just need a bit more info on him from my scouts. So then, where is he? We've got our evaluation. I'll go in with a valuation bid and see what happens from that. Normally, valuation bids are okay. Normally they either get accepted, or the team says like, oh no, offer this, because you know, if you're offering a value bid, you're not exactly going way under. But right, okay, they've accepted the transfer deal, but they want an 8% selling clause. Depending on how good he is in the future, he's going to go for a lot. So I'm going to go down and offer just $1 million. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is just make the sell-on clause 5%, and then we'll be okay to get Brandon Mason, hopefully. Come on, it's 1%, you idiots. I'm just going to say yes. I've now got to do the contract. I'm pretty sure he's fast. Ender Stevens, alright? He's been good for the first 20 minutes in the games, but he just gets knackered so easily. Rotation, is that fine? Important, that's perfectly fine. That shows that if the agent's telling me it's important, he's got to be, you know, a good rating. He's not having 2 years at that age, he's having 4 years in my books. 2 years. I'll go for 3 years. Are you going to accept that? Yeah, 3 years is fine, that's good. No release clause. And they want 6.3k on wages. I'm just going to, you know, put it down to 6 million on wages. Put that down to 90k. And clean sheets bonus after 20 games, that's fine. Yeah, they've downed it a little bit. Like, what's the point in that? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. Brandon Mason, the 4th summer signing that we've made in this career mode. I'm just going to have a quick comparison with him compared to Stevens. So he's smaller and he weighs less, so that shows that he must be quite, you know, small obviously. He seems to be quite agile with his stats. Look, 72 balance, he's got 83 sprint speed, 80 acceleration, that's always nice. His crossing stats good, that's crucial because I enjoy my left backs to have good crossing, and also he's got good dribbling, which is also very good, and more importantly, he's got extremely good defensive stats. Normally when you see a player that's, you know, 19 years old and a fast fullback, they're rubbish at defending, but he's got better defending stats than Ender Stevens there. That's a really good coup, to be honest. Thank you to Up the Blades. He did actually pop up in my scout report, and you know, I turned my head and didn't really say about it, so I wasn't really that bothered about him. But he's a really good player on stats by the looks of that. I'm now going to do my lineup for the next game in the next episode that it's going to be. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode, drop a big fat like on it. I'm just going to have a look at how much I've got left in the budget now, because you guys get suggesting players down below, around 2 million. Just tell me what players I should sign in the next episode. It can be any position, let's say other than striker and goalkeeper. And there's one other thing that I forgot to do. It was actually scout a future star. I was meant to be scouting a future star in the first episode. I'm going to scout a future star. In the next couple of episodes, you should be able to find out what the scout a future star is like, and also Leon Clark's projects to Warsaw. So this outro has gone on for long enough. So yeah, recommend players down below, not striker or goalkeeper. And also tell me how I can improve the series. Make sure to drop a like on the video. So yeah, like, subscribe, enjoy the day, and peace.